Hi guys, I'm Hazzard, and for me it's all about food. I found these days to be rather hot actually, and when I was growing up and we were doing stuff outside like mowing the lawn or cleaning the windows or painting, my mom had us doing a lot of chores. I have a wonderful mother, Hazzard, and mom would always make some lemonade for us, and mom would pretty much take some limes, squeeze them along with some water and some brown sugar, lots of ice, and have that on a nice hot day. It's really fantastic. It's really a thirst quencher. So I want to kind of show you how we make a lemonade in Barbados. I have kind of been around the place. I've been to America, I've been to Europe, and I haven't actually seen people make lemonade the way we make it in Barbados. So I want to kind of recreate that for you. So what I've done, I have my limes, of course, which you need. Water, we can't do without water. And of course, instead of using the sugar, because sometimes I find that the sugar doesn't dissolve as fast, I made a simple syrup or a stock syrup. And it was just equal parts of sugar and water. I combined in the pot, brought it to a boil, and I also added as well to, when it was coming to a boil, I added some lime skin, which I just peeled with my knife. And I also added a cinnamon stick as well too. And that's all we need for lemonade. So I just want to show that to you. It's very, very simple, but it's a great recipe for when it's a really, really hot day. And I hope you enjoy it. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these limes. What I normally would do too, is to take the lime, and I just kind of roll it like this a bit. This kind of softens the lime so you can get more juice out. So that's one. So you kind of roll it a bit. And in Barbados, limes are so popular. My mom has a prolific lime tree. So I would just nip outside, right outside the door, and I would just pick the limes, come back in and make some lemonade. And we make a big jug of it, and it lasts it doesn't really last a whole day, sometimes a day, 2 days. But we go through it pretty fast. So then what we do, we just take the lime. If you don't have a lime squeezer, you can use a fork and just squeeze your lime against the fork to get all of the juice out. Now, thank goodness, these ones don't have any seeds. Sometimes we have a lot of limes with a lot of seeds, so we have to kind of strain it. But what I'm gonna do, I like to have my lemonade with this pit and so in it. So I'm just gonna drag this. I used to go by a friend in Barbados, Uncle Hubert, who really wonderful friend, like a dad to me, and did a lot for me when I was growing up. And his wife, Auntie Lee, whenever we go by the house and she gives us lemonade, she always had the pit in, and she'll kind of rub it against the side of the jug, like what I'm doing, to get all that out. And I always remember that, and I like to drink the lemonade with that inside of it. So I'm gonna do the same thing as well. So just gonna squeeze in these limes, and then just take it and rub it against there. And I was actually gonna strain it. I have a strainer here, but I don't think I'm gonna use a strainer because these limes don't have any seeds in them, which is great. So again, if you don't have, you can buy these nice fancy, I have one as well too, where you could buy these nice fancy squeezers. You cut the lime in half, you put it inside and you pull down, and it takes all the juice out beautifully, which is lovely. If you don't have that, you can use what I'm using, a fork. You don't have to expense yourself to go and buy that. So taking some more juice and squeezing this out. And the thing with lemonade, is important to get this extremely cold. You want it to be really nice and chilled and left in the fridge, and then you want to pour it over some nice ice, but nice and cold. Cold first. In our case, it's probably not going to be too cold to start with, but at least I wanted to show you so you can, you can try this at home, especially when the days are really hot as well. Here in the Caribbean, it's really been extremely hot. I've just been honest with you. Very, very, very hot. We have one more, and I've actually gotten quite a bit of juice from these limes. So I think what I have here will be enough. So let's just rub this against here. good, and I have all that. Let's just, this one is a bit big. Good. So we have our juice, our lime juice right here. What we're gonna do now is just dry off my hands. I want now to add some water to this. So we're gonna add now some water. But actually let's add this simple syrup first. Just add this to this. I'm gonna stir this. Just want to put a bit in here just so I can taste it. It's a bit sweet. It's lovely. Just a little bit of water. I drink off this bottle. Let's taste this again. Just lovely. Add a bit more simple syrup. Just a little bit more water. You want to be careful with the amount of water you add because you don't want to water it down. I always learned this, you could always add but you can't take out. So just add slowly. Just try again. That's lovely. And that's the way to taste. Just pour it into a glass and taste it. I'm now going to add my Angostura bitters. I just want a few drops of this. Okay, so we added that. I'm going to taste it now again. And I have all the pith and everything in here. It's lovely. So let's just try this again. Oh, that's divine. That is absolutely. I added a bit more Angostura because I love Angostura bitters. Some people add essence. I've never really been a fan of essence. I've gone by many persons' house in Barbados and I've had essence with it, but it's never been my favorite. So now the lemonade is. So now the lemonade is all finished. Let me just get my ladle, and I'm going to put some ice into this glass here. And I love my lemonade on blocks of ice. So we're going to fill this up with ice. So it has to be chilled lemonade from the fridge on ice as well. So it's really cold. You don't want to put hot lemonade on ice because then the ice has to kind of cool down the lemonade and it kind of warms it down a bit. So let's just go ahead and place this in here. I'm just going to pour this all in here. This is lovely. That's beautiful. Let's just sample this. That's amazing. If you want to add some more Angostura, it kind of drips so fast, you just want to hold it over. Slowly. And then you can always go a bit more. And then of course, you can stir this in. Let's try our lemonade again. That is amazing. And I have all the pith and everything inside here with it. Absolutely divine. So, again, I'm John Hazzard. And if you enjoy this show, you can just click like, subscribe to it as well, ring the bell. And again, for me, it's all about food. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to continue and enjoy my glass of lemonade. And I hope that you also will try this lemonade at home as well, especially on a hot day. Just make sure you make it, put it in the fridge, get it nice and chilled, and pour over a tall glass of ice like this. And I tell you, on a hot day, this is extremely refreshing. I'll see you next time.